we've been so inspired, Nath, haven't we? We've been so, I think, overjoyed even by the proactive leadership we've seen in the States. One, it's been the fastest assembling of an administration. I think record pace. Some of the picks have been, really bold and brave, and I think indicative of a real willingness to make positive change and real change. We're not going to get the same political class establishment, systems of government that we've been so accustomed to in the past. We're going to get real change makers. We're going to get, I think, the government that was voted in to reconstruct the whole system. And that applies to the Western world as a whole, not just the US, as we always say. So, Nath, we've seen so much in the last few weeks. We see Musk and Trump talking actively to Putin for a ceasefire.
Yes.
We see, Israel and Palestine communication from this president-elect and his team. We're just seeing all sorts of financial maneuvers that are really positive, looking to deduct taxes. And there's just a focus on change. And there's a hunger, an appetite, and an urgency, which is what's been missing for, the last 4 years at least.
Yeah. And we were looking at some stuff last night, back in 2016 when he went in. And there was the clear intention for him to execute his vision. But the thing that was lacking during that time period was probably the public consciousness, everyone being awake. But also, it's easy to forget that he didn't have control of the Senate and the House. And I think for him, it would have been immensely frustrating because a lot of the things that he said he couldn't do, some people think he probably overpromised and underdelivered, which is a fair argument. But if you really peel back the layers, you can see how that's happened. And I think to your point around being proactive and what we've seen in the last couple of weeks and how outspoken they've been, yeah, there's a lot of promises. Will they fulfill everything? Probably not. But they're going to fulfill a damn lot of them. And I think that comes with control of the Senate. That comes with control of the House. That comes with implementing effective leadership through all of these critical appointments that you have to make when you're a president. He's had his first term. He gets the system now. He understands the blockades. He understands the corruption. But he, most importantly, knows exactly where he has to enforce his power to enact change in these critical areas. So they're frantically trying to derail his early success, the deep state. The war, Jacko just touched on it. Your tensions are high, but I remain steadfast in my faith that things are going to be okay.
Yeah.
He's got aces up his sleeve. We saw this morning, I was watching Jonesy reporting on it, Alex Jones, that him and Elon are already in talks behind the scenes in trying to de-escalate everything globally, particularly the tensions with Russia. Putin wouldn't be inept enough to really think that that's what the people that have now voted Trump in want. So it's more of a message to the listeners and whoever sees this on our short form stuff that I think everything's going to be all good. Remain positive. Things are under control seemingly, which is exciting. They are dismantling it by the day, and all of the corrupt fuckers are running for the hills.